Hi, I'm Greg Warmington, Customer Support and Calibration Engineer at Bosch Motorsport. I'd like to give you some insights into our CAZ M3, how it works and what it can do. In mixed class racing, such as in the FIA World Endurance Championship and IMSA Sports Car Championships, high-end prototype cars share the track with road car-based GTs, seasoned professional drivers with aspiring amateurs, and gentleman drivers. The overtaking is great for the fans and for the drivers, who must always be aware of faster cars on the track approaching from behind. The difference in lap times of the different race cars promote exciting racing, and a higher level of attention from the drivers is required to be aware of what is behind them. For this reason, we developed the CAZ M3. Basing the CAZ M3 on existing Bosch technology from our wide portfolio, we have the advantage that the radar sensor could be internally further developed to provide a tailored solution for motorsport. We combine this with a high-quality Bosch Motorsport display and in-house produced electronics. Imagine you're the driver of a fast GT3 car approaching a tight corner. You are concentrating on your braking point, keeping the throttle pinned for as long as possible and looking for your marker. In your rear-view screen, you see that two faster cars are approaching. In a split second, you have to make a decision whether or not you will make the corner entry before they're reaching. And if they do, you need to avoid a possible collision by keeping out of the way. This is where the CAZ M3 display will help you instantly decide what to do, to avoid blocking the faster cars and to keep your car in one piece. The CAZ M3 can detect and follow up to 40 objects and will display up to 4 vehicles on the driver's screen. Each of the objects is defined with a unique position on the track, and a delta speed is calculated from which we derive the real-time gap and time to overtake values. We can highlight to the driver through various display elements quickly and clearly that faster cars are approaching and how much of a threat they are. Without needing to look away from the track, the driver is alerted and with a momentary glance can understand what is happening behind. What the driver sees on the clear display are the markers for each tracked object. These markers have a defined size and color which show the distance and delta speed compared to our own car. The radar information overlays the high-resolution, wide-angle and low-latency camera stream, giving the driver a complete view of the situation. During the braking phase and through the corner, the two lighter and nimbler hypercars are much faster. They decide to force to the inside, faster line, and our driver must stay out wide to give them room. The CAZ M3 display shows it's happening and warns which side the cars will overtake on. The driver can intuitively choose the correct line, knowing what the faster cars are doing, preserving the lap time and avoiding a collision. So far, so good. Now imagine the same scenario, but this time in heavy rain, which causes intense spray behind each race car, and it's dark. In such situations, you need a real sixth sense to save you from an accident. And by the use of radar technology, the CAZ M3 gives you that.
Well, having a second display on the car, the CAZ M3, it has changed a lot the way we race. Having a display which you can rely, you can see the cars approaching, we can see the distance, we can see the time they will need to get to us, and also we can identify which car is coming. So this has changed the way we manage traffic. It makes the driving a lot safer for both, for those ones which are being overtaken and those which are overtaken. So I'm very lucky to have this feature in the car and be able to control the traffic behind of me.
It's pivotal to having the drivers be safe out there with the closing speeds of the different categories, especially here at Le Mans and at night when the cameras are not as useful just due to light saturation and being able to know what cars are coming from which direction. It really does increase the safety and reduce the chance for incident.
So in the LM GT3 car, you have the special request to have a car which you run with a Pro driver, with a Silver driver and with an M driver. So you have the full spec of drivers on your car. Especially for the M driver, it's a safety feature because they need to know where to place the car, how far the faster cars are away, how fast they close up and on which side they pass. So for them, it's especially important to be on the safe side, to don't risk the cars. It's called collision avoidance system, and it's there to avoid the collisions.
Yeah, the CAS M3 technology is a major benefit in LMGT3 cars because of the range of drivers in the car. All professional race car drivers, but some first time here at Le Mans, some they've been here 10 times. And in both cases, as a faster prototype is approaching, you want to be able to differentiate that from the GT cars you're racing right next to you, so you know to give room and not put yourself at risk of an incident, but also protect your position and continue racing. So Le Mans is probably one of the venues that highlights what the CAS M3 technology brings to the safety and competition of LMGT3.
The integration of the CASM system is very smooth. I've known nothing else for the last few years, so I think I'd be actually quite lost without it, but ultimately it just sits off to the right of the main dashboard for us, and really as you sit in the car you just feel like it's one of the visual points that your eye is always catching, especially the coloured system on the system. You just wait until you see this system and then you're ready for a very fast hypercar to come past.
We can also, according to the driving, we can decide where to have the screen. So some drivers prefer to have up, down, and this allows us to have a much better visibility and control from those which are behind, and also be a little bit more comfortable and relaxed inside of the car.
Our CAS M3 is now used by all LMGT3 teams racing in the WEC and is the only race-ready system of its type trusted by teams and drivers the world over. We recently introduced our CAS M3 Evo model as the latest evolution of the series. The Evo system includes improvements to vibration robustness of the camera and radar object detection. As you've seen, with the CAS M3 Evo system, Bosch Motorsport has taken an important step towards greater safety with an innovative collision avoidance system comprised of the radar, the camera and the dedicated display. The driver can see critical safety information at a glance, allowing concentration on lap time with a minimum of distraction. The confidence of having the CAS M3 Evo system allows the driver to see more and to avoid collisions. Thanks for listening, and feel free to reach out to us for more information.